Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you so much for being here and being on time today. If everything is good, everything is well, and you can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box. Today's date it is the 15th of September 2023. As usual, it is a Friday evening. So the night is still young, just getting started at 11:30 p.m. at night. So just waiting for some more people to stream in. So I just had my haircut. So I think still looking pretty neat right now. Okay. So if you can hear me loud and clear, right? Say a hi to me in the comments and in the chat box. Okay. So today's market is not looking very good. Okay. So today it is actually the quadruple witching day. In fact, it's actually triple witching day lah, but people still call it quadruple witching day. So yeah, there's a lot of volatility ahead. Okay, later I'll share with you some of my outlook analysis of the market as well. Okay, all right. So let me take a look at the comments over here. Kelvin was the first one to comment on YouTube. Hello, Kelvin. Hello, Guampang. Hello, Iris. Dave. Okay. Henry, Pei Wen, William, Hadley, Mark, Jasper, Jenny, Edwin. Okay. Kelvin, Julie. Okay, good to see every one of you here. Okay, so without much further ado, oh, by the way, right, I think right now about still young, the night is still young, about 70 people combining on YouTube, on Facebook also. Okay, please give me a like, share, or comments. I would really appreciate. Okay, if you can just give me a like. If you don't want to comment or anything, just give me a like. Okay, at least let Facebook and YouTube algo knows that you are still keen to watch MarketWise Asia content. Okay, let them know, because if you don't, eventually they'll stop feeding you the content from MarketWise Asia. Okay, so that too, David, good to see every one of you here. Let me share my screen right now. Okay, so I believe you guys can see my screen, right? So as usual, disclaimer first, whatever I share today is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. Alex, to be wrong. Okay, this is not financial advice, so please do your own due diligence. Hi Alex, what's your thoughts on the wash and rinse strategy? On which one? On which one? General itself or what? Okay. Mias, you are actually you're Melvin, right? Okay, yeah, Melvin. I think I call you Melvin better lah. It's very difficult to pronounce the Mias. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So first thing first, okay, a few things to share. First of all is the social media channel. Let me try to put into the this layout. Okay, this layout will be better over here. Okay, so YouTube, Telegram, Twitter, TikTok, just follow whichever channel that you are comfortable in, or if you have all the social media channel, just give me a follow in all the social media channel. Okay. Anyway, Telegram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, they all have their purpose. Telegram is more to disseminate, news, price mover, breaking news, etc. YouTube, of course, is to host this Facebook do this live stream, and also sometimes additional video then to share with you. Twitter, some of the trade ideas and such lah. Okay, some of the short urgency kind of messages also share on Twitter as well. So Twitter, some of the trade ideas I shared before. Okay, so for example, like Inda recently I shared again. Okay, bearish seasonality insights over here. So okay, and TikTok. Recently I talked about TikTok. I share certain things, sharing some photo carousel, what is the best time to buy Tesla. So moving quite well. Okay, MasterCard, Disney, and all this. For TikTok, no choice. I have to share some of the more popular stocks, or else nobody will be keen. Okay, no choice. Okay, so I have to share some of the more popular stocks over there, even though sometimes I don't really trade them. But it's good to know some of the stocks out there. So Tesla is working not too bad. Okay, all right. So yeah, and one thing, okay, register for the Market Insights Virtual Summit. So the landing page, okay, the website is actually ready now. I'll post the link in the comments. Hello, Christopher. I saw your comments over here. Okay, so this is the Market Insights virtual summit that is going to be coming up soon in about 1 month's time, 14 and 15 of October. Okay, so as usual, it is free registration, proudly supported and sponsored by IG. Okay, so very simple, just click on the register free, right? First name, email, and mobile, and you are good to go. So we have some lucky draw. Okay, you can read through yourself. Disney Plus, Starbucks voucher, and staycation at the Hard Rock Cafe. Okay, and you also get to access this bonus training video by Jay Tun, one of the good friend of mine, founder of Swim Trading. For those who have been with me for some time, you should know who is Jay. You know that I always hang out with him also. So this training video is actually the maximize your trading success with the SR swing strategy. Okay, so for those who missed the July face-to-face trading festival, right? The previous one, right? Jay actually talked about that. Okay, this SR swing strategy using the stochastic RSI indicator. So it's this single indicator. This is called the stochastic RSI. So he reshare again, okay, in a more concise version. So for those who missed it or who are not in Singapore, okay, whether you're Malaysia, whether you are Indonesia or Thailand, you can't attend the face-to-face. This is your chance, okay, to know this SR swing strategy. So there's no selling, okay, pure content teaching you how to use the strategy, okay, all right. So you can just register and you receive a confirmation email on how to get all these bonuses. All right, so some of the speakers, okay, we have new speakers as well. The keynote speaker will be Adam Grimes, okay, so the President, Chief Investment Strategist, and also the from Talon Advisors. He is also actually the author of The Art and Science of Technical Analysis, okay. So when I first get into trading, right, I think this is one of the books that impacted me quite a bit. Okay, so this is where I learned about what is in-depth price action, like what is complex pullback, what is simple pullback. All this I learned from Adam. So I have this book as well. It's quite thick, but very interesting. So he'll be the keynote speakers. Okay, of course, Jay Tun, as usual, Daniel Dubrowski, okay, from Daily FX. Ethan Lee from IG, he's one of the new speakers as well. And of course, we have some of the resident speakers, so some of them like Chris Long, Ka Yong, Bini, and James Yo. Okay, all right. So do register for this event. For those who just registered, I will repost the link in the comments. Okay, so over here, so yeah, so just a recap. Okay, free event, proudly supported by IG. Okay, get to have some lucky draw gift also, plus the training video. Maximize your trading strategy with the XR swing strategy. All these are free. Remember to check your email. So in case you didn't receive your inbox, check your spam. So for those who already pre-registered, okay, you should actually receive this confirmation email today in your inbox as well. So do check your email, do check your spam folder as well. So I think with that, I think that's all for the announcement. Okay, so today is actually the Quadruple witching day. Okay, so 15th of September, it is the third Friday of the month over here. I actually shared this link before. So get into the topic right now. So this is the Quadruple witching day. So this is the OPEX calendar over here. So repost again over here. So today is September 15th of September. Okay, it is a quadruple witching, which means that all the index futures options, stock options are all expire on this day. So it can be a very volatile day. So I think previously I shared before. Okay, you can actually use this link. I think the OPEX day calendar, right, for your future reference. Okay, so previously, okay, I mentioned that leading towards the OPEX, okay, what is typically the price action? Okay, is it going to go up or go down? Not always the case, but a lot of time it does that. So just entertain me a bit. It's getting quiet in the comments, okay? Tendency leading towards the OPEX, the options expiry, is it up or down? Up or down? Just type in the comments. Once again, okay, I don't want to mislead you guys. Not 100% all the time, but a lot of time, high tendency, okay, to go one direction, leading towards the OPEX. Up, right? So I can see Mark say up, David say up, okay, Pauline say up, Christopher say up. So So you can see from the chart, right? This is the S&P. Okay, I'll put naked chart first. Naked chart over here. So this is the S&P 500 futures over here. So last Friday was actually where is it? Okay, last Friday was actually this vertical line over here. So overall, there's up and down, but you can see that leading towards the OPEX price generally go higher. And yesterday was actually a very bullish part. In fact, Thursday is actually the most bullish, leading towards the OPEX, because Friday today is the expiry day, correct or not? Okay. So you can see that. So typically, on Friday, based on data, Friday normally on OPEX or quadruple witching day, it is actually a negative day. So I think I shared before. Okay, this is just a recap. So previously I shared before means it's like about 3 months ago. I think during June's that time when there's a quadruple witching day. So for those who don't know, okay, I hope you learn something new again. So there's some ads over here. So it's the loading is a bit slow over here. So you can go and read through yourself. I'll post a link. So I think the key thing is quadruple witching day bullish or bearish. Okay, so if Friday it is actually positive or bearish, so you can see that typically on Friday it is actually bearish. This is equity curve out there. So you can see that clearly on quadruple witching day is bearish. Okay, so why today is down? Because based on historical data, okay, quad witching day is actually bearish. Okay, and same also like basically quad witching day, which is the OPEX week. Is it bullish or bearish? Which means that you go long on the first day of the week, that's Monday. Okay, I can't do, can really, a bit lagging. Okay. Never mind, I try not to use that. Okay, so go on Monday, exit on the options expiry Friday. Okay, you can see that typically, it tends to go higher up. Okay, all right. So for those who are new, okay, I hope you learned something new. Is it something new to you? If it's new, just type new. Okay, for those who have with me for some time, this should be not new to you. You should know this already. Is it new to you? If yes, new, just type new in the comments over here. So you can head over to this site and check it out yourself and read more over here. Okay. So for those who just joined, right, please give me a like, share, or comments. Okay, if you like my content sharing, if you find something new, okay, you like it, just give me a like, share, or comments. Okay. So this I'll go through, and I also want to let you know that next week, okay, there's this FOMC statement. Okay, all right. So you need to understand that next week, 21st of September, Thursday. Okay, actually that's Singapore time 2 a.m. So basically it's Wednesday midnight, after midnight. So it's Singapore time Thursday already. Okay, 2 a.m. where of course Jerome Powell is going to tell us whether he's going to increase the interest rate or not. So so what is the conclusion right now? Okay, is he going to increase the interest rate based on this CME Fed Watch 2, right? The probability of the Fed increase interest rate right now is not very high. You can see that this is the 20th September. Okay, all right. Current interest rate, it is current rate is 5.25 to 5% over here, right? Okay, so there's a 97% chance. There's a 97% chance that it will hold steady at the current interest rate. Okay, no increase. So even though the crude oil interest rate seems to be going higher, so of course Wednesday is the CPI data, and yesterday was the PPI data. I think I posted on the Telegram channel over here, right? So the PPN, it was more than the expected one. Month on month, expected was 0.4, actual is 0.7. Okay, and then the inflation was actually expected was 3.6, but the actual was 3.7. So it is not surprising. I can see that the crude oil has been going up, steadily for the past 2 months or so. Can you see that since July, crude oil, okay, has been going higher. So oil is one of the like leading cause of inflation, like crude oil goes higher. So having said that, you can see that the Fed watch through, right, even though on the 1st of November, okay, you know, there's also at least about a 65% chance that it's going to hold steady. So, you know, it is holding, I'm not sure why, because like inflation seems to be going higher, but Jerome Powell seems to think that it is okay and going to pause the interest rate, at least pause for the time being. So this is just news to you. Okay, so just to let you know also, the seasonal advantage actually for the fourth quarter, it is actually out. I know there are quite a number of you here who are the seasonal advantage insiders. So for those who are user, okay, who subscribe to the report, just to let you know, I sent out an email today. Okay, the discount coupon. Okay, please use that discount coupon. Okay, if you understand that, okay, just type yes in comments. Okay, for those who are seasonal advantage insiders, okay, do give me your support. Just type yes, let people know that you are actually using this seasonal advantage. Okay, just type yes in comments. So later I'll go through that. I'll give you some case studies, you know, okay, case study, okay, all right, to share with you how to use the seasonal advantage to your advantage. Okay, all right. But first thing first, oh yes, supporter, thank you so much. Okay, so first thing first, okay. All right, I just want to share with you the market outlooks first before I go into the seasonality thing. But of course, you know, hear me out first in case you think that I'm promoting something. Yes, I'm promoting my seasonal advantage insiders, but I'm very sure you'll gain value from knowledge from the sharing later. Okay, whether you want to buy it or not, up to you, doesn't matter. Okay, but okay, I think you learn something here. So before that, okay, I just want to share with you the market outlook for this right now. So the market is in fact not very bullish. So I add in my usual indicator. First, I remove this horizontal, this vertical line first. So the usual, okay, the cloud plus the indicator over here. Can you see that, you know, price has been generated in an uptrend, okay? All right, and then previously I say that, you know, price is below the central pivot range, okay, acting as a resistance, okay. And last week, okay, I actually mentioned that, I expecting a rebound, okay, but once it hit the central pivot range, price will kind of, ping pong there. So right now you can see that it is like, based on what I mentioned, is like, it is playing out, like it is playing out, okay, it is playing. It's not that I know something, it's just that it is, when price hit a central pivot range, a lot of times you'll be acting as a huge heavy resistance. Okay, so it's not surprisingly. So price is ping pong at the central pivot range over there. And of course, today is the quad reaching day. Friday also typically on OPEX day, not the most bullish as well. Okay, so yeah, right now it is bearish, which means that, okay, and typically after OPEX, which is next week or so, typically the market tends to have weakness. So I will not be surprised, okay, if price actually, continue to come down, I don't know how many days, but there's some weakness leading in the coming week or so, coming like that now. So it's not surprising like that, huh? Okay, and then you can see that NASDAQ, it is also right now hovering at the central pivot range over there. The Russell 2000 is the weakest among all the indices. You can see that right now price is actually already below the cloud. Also is at least on the daily time frame, it is downtrend, okay, based on the daily time frame. So having said that, okay, I think I also mentioned previously, just a recap also. So this is the stock chart. I say that based on historical data, seasonal trend, the second part of September, it is actually the more bearish one, okay? All right, and then however, Larry William, okay, said that, it is going to be the cycle low, at least a cycle low in the mid of September, okay? So I don't know who is right, who is wrong, okay? But I forget to do this, okay. Let me see my give me a while. I'm trying to log in. Okay, Larry, okay, over here. Fantastic. Okay, I can log in over here. So SPY over here. Okay. All right. So this is the SPY. You can see that, typically it is the second part of November. Okay. Then price start to, going down in a, in a escalator way, very fast one. So Larry Williams said that mid-September could be a cycle low. So, I don't know who is right, but as I mentioned during the last reset, that I'm gravitating towards the more bullish side, right? Okay, but I just want to say a disclaimer first. Okay, right now it is stuck in a range right now, so you can see that on the daily time frame, might not be very clear to you. So okay, I just put a naked chart that will be clear right now. Okay, naked chart. I remove the anchor VWAP. Okay, you can see that, okay, you can put it on a 2-day time frame, be easier on the eyes, 2 days. So every single bar, it is 1 day, correct? This is a daily time frame. So 2 days is very simple. Every 2 bars, okay, 2-day time frame, basically 2 days. So every single bar is actually 2 days, sorry. Yeah, every single bar is actually 2 days. So this is a 2-day time frame, okay, on trading. You can see that right now, the price action is actually much neater. As you can see over here, right? You can see over here, right? This is consolidating over here. Or simply said, you can see that right now we are inside a very tight range. Oops, in a very tight range. This is the S&P 500 futures. Nothing has changed. So this is in a very tight range. Okay. So I think it is quite crucial whether price can break above 4550, okay, or 4480, okay, these two, okay. Just type 444550 in the comments. Okay, of course, if price can break above, then okay, market will be more bullish. If price break below and close above 4480, then okay, price action, it is not so bullish. Okay, even though I mentioned that I'm more gravitating towards the bullish side, okay, but the price action must confirm. Okay, but right now it is still stuck within this range. So next week will be quite crucial over here. Okay, there are a few scenarios where it can pan out. Of course, price, today come down, then next week go up higher, that kind of thing. But I think maybe not so possible. I think okay, price could continue to go down lower. If price can kind of break lower, okay, and then reverse back up again, then that will be quite bullish. That'll be quite bullish. Okay, that's the mid of September, where Larry Williams said that it could be a kind of a cycle low, that kind. So we shall see whether price could do a false breakdown, okay, and then reverse back up again. Okay, if price really go down all the way, then the market is actually bearish. Okay, so try not to fight against the trend. Okay, so it will be bearish and price really does that. So we shall see how it goes. The true answer is I don't know. Okay, so I have to see the price action. So in fact, I did a poll on this, right? Like, is it here? I did a poll on Telegram. Okay, I asked that, do you think the US stock market will have more downside within the next 1 or 2 weeks or so? Actually, it is quite surprisingly, okay, half. Like, okay, normally it'll be gravitating towards one side, but this time now it's really half. Okay, like 50%. Okay, of course, you're talking about is 54%. You think the market will fall further. 46%, the market will rally soon. So to me, it is still half. So the market is actually quite indecisive right now. And in fact, if you actually go to Twitter, it is also quite, the sentiment is also quite negative. It's quite negative. Okay, so for NASDAQ, it is also the same. We are stuck inside this range over here. Okay, so we shall see whether it can break or above or below that. So if is everything okay, right? If everything is okay, just type okay in the comments. So Pauline is also saying that, I don't know what it's trying to do, 1 day up, 1 day down in a time range. Yeah. So I mean that I'm not a god lah, okay? Maybe J-Tune is a stock god, which I always call him a stock god. But I'm not I don't have a crystal ball lah. So we still need to wait for the price confirmation. Everything okay? Just tap okay. Right now we have more than 156 people, more than going up. Okay, so please give me a like, share, or comments to support me. Very few likes. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. Okay, like our this YouTube stream as well. Okay, give me a like, share, or comments. Okay, having said that, okay, I just want to talk about right now. Okay, the seasonal data also over here. Okay. So before I go into that, okay, just so you know, okay, right now we do have the early bird discount over here. Okay, I'll go through later, but just post the link over here, lah. Okay, all right. So okay, for those, in fact, I think recently I post some on the seasonality. Okay, but I think there's one person who said, "Hey, I'm new to the seasonals." Okay, so for those who are actually new to seasonality, what is seasonal? Okay, basically, we are trying to discuss, the predictable patterns and trends that happen, around the same time each year. Just like that, there's always the winter, autumn, summer, okay, spring, all this always happen at the same time. So same for stocks, okay. We expect, certain stocks, okay, to exhibit some repeatable pattern that tends to go up or down, okay, at a certain times of the year based on historical data. Preferably, okay, more than 10 years now. So it's a tool that we use to make the best decision about when to buy or sell stocks. Of course, okay, seasonality is not a 包价, okay, not a 包价, not 100% showing, but it can tilt the probability, okay, in your favor, okay, based on the historical trend. Okay, so like what this say, okay, seasonality, okay, I think it's a very good phrase. Okay, we cannot, I try to zoom in further, we cannot see the future, but we can see the past. Okay, in fact, okay, there's a study, okay, based on the seasonality. Okay, this is the science. This is a journal. This is a journal. Okay, so I'll post the link in the comments. I think but I think you'll be bored to death lah. Okay, there was seasonality in the cross section of the stock return. Then say, oh, wow, is the cross section of the stock return. I know seasonality lah. Okay, I know cross lah, I know section lah, I know stock, I know return lah, but all together combined together into one sentence, I don't know the meaning already. Okay, okay. If you don't know, it is quite common. Last time I also don't know. What do you mean by cross section of a stock? So in case you don't know, okay, cross section refers to analyzing the individual returns of a range of stocks over a specific period. Basically, tends to be short term. Okay, tends to be short term. All right. Identify pattern, correlation, disparity, okay, at a single point or a specific period. So typically, it is a short-term period, okay. So basically, okay, analyzing many stocks at a single point in time to find pattern or correlation at the most. So basically, okay, seasonal pattern, okay, season is actually cross-section, short period of time, okay, whether like January, February, December, that kind of thing, or center cross rally. A lot of times when a market tends to rally at the end of the year. There's a short period of time. So it is called the cross-section analysis. So if you understand what is cross-section, right, just type the letter X, cross, in the comments. Okay, if you learn something, of course, the opposite of cross-section, right, it is actually time series, time series analysis. Okay, so basically these two, cross-section and time series. Cross-section is more focused on the short-term basis. Time series is more focused on a longer time frames. So analyzing a single stock over many points in time to identify trends or patterns over a longer period. So more like a kind of like cycle analysis, like what Larry William always do. Okay, it is called time series. Okay, so you can see that seasonality in the cross-section stock returns. Okay, and it says that, okay, stocks tend to have a relatively high return or low returns every year. Okay, like clockwork in the same calendar month. Okay, it is not 100% 包价. Okay, but it does, okay, do have a repeatable pattern. So this is not I say one. This is in a journal and it has been proven, okay, to be like this, okay, to have done so. Okay, don't ask me why seasonality works. Okay, you don't ask me why, like for example, Tesla, tend to rally from September to October. Okay, you don't need the reason. Okay, but somehow somehow it just works over here lah. So as I mentioned, I do have this seasonal Vantage data that identify trends and market cycle based on historical data. Okay, and I try to deliver quality curated data. Okay, and actionable trade to you. Okay, and also can help you anticipate market move and make informed decision based on historical data and seasonal trends. So essentially, I'm helping you, okay, to make your trades less like a gamble, okay, not tikam, but more of a calculated risk, okay, based on historical insights and proven trends. So having said that, okay, I just want to share with you some case study in case you want to know. Okay, this is the link over here. Okay, I'll post it over here. Okay. So from October to December is over here. So now this is not the important thing. Okay, I just want to share with you, okay, case study, how it can help you. So I just want to go through with you some of the things that I mentioned. So typically, okay, even though I put here, like, I give you the data, there's training video, Excel sheet, I never put the weekly market update. Okay, so I realized that after people bought this data, they still don't know what to do. So there's still a lot of data out there. So I try to give you some market updates, a kind of a focus list on what you should focus on. Okay, so for those who are already inside, right, if you find it useful, okay, just type yes in the comments. I hope you find it useful, because I really trade based on what I tell you also. Okay, not 100% of the time that win, but a lot of times it proven to be quite okay, right? If you think it's useful, just type yes in the comments. But this is as a bonus. So first of all, share with you first. Okay, let me try to get the data out first. So I actually mentioned this AEE. Okay, so like for example, okay, this is how the data look like. So I'll share with you over here. In case you don't know, okay, this is how the data look like. So this is for the third quarter over here. Okay, so this is the stock plus ETF. Okay, a lot of data. This is I don't mind sharing with you now. This is quite small. So for July to September, okay. All right, so I can try to zoom in over here. Try to zoom in. Okay, so you can see that, okay, I share this thing called the AEE, Amaranth. Okay, try to find AEE, AEE over here. AMEREN. How come don't have 11th of July. Never mind. Okay, I'll try. It actually is inside here. Okay, so this is over here. This is basically how it looks like. Okay, so for example, I'll share with you, like, for example, QQQ. Okay, this is the Nasdaq. Okay, like typically from 3rd July to 24th July, 93% of time it is positive for the past 14 years or so. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, not important. So I'm just trying to share with you a case study over here. Let me try to get the screenshot over here. Let me try to get a screenshot over here. Just give me one moment. I really want to share with you how this thing can help you. Okay. So I think maybe for Melvin, you just joined not too long ago, right? So you can see over here, right? I actually shared this on 10 July on a Monday. So July, August, September. So this is the July one. So I can see that I actually shared this AEE over here. And the AEE, how come I want to share this? Really, how come can't find search? Cannot. Try again. Give me a moment. I'm very sorry. Okay. 11th of July. Is it AEE? Don't have it. Okay, never mind. Okay, anyway, it is proven from 11th July to 27th of September. So I want to share with you this AEE over here. You can see from this chart over here, right? When I first posted, it is here. Okay, it is here. 10th of July over here. So remember that. So let's go to AEE over here. Okay, so this is Emerald over here. 11th of July. So this is Cloud plus CPR. Okay, 11th of July over here. Can you see over here? This is the daily time frame. 11th of July. Okay, it is over here. 11. Okay. So can see that it is somewhere around here. So actually it went up higher. It actually went up higher. Okay, 11 July of 27 of July. So I posted this over here. You see that there is going to be a potentially it's going to go higher. And this is based on the data that I am providing you. So, okay, in case I can't get it, let me try to get the data over here. Okay, AMEREN. Oh, this is ETF. Sorry. Okay, so you can see over here, right? Try to zoom in. Okay, so Amaran, 11th of July to 27th of July. Okay, for the past 14 years, 93%, win rate. Okay, based on 17 calendar days. I can see that it's a lot of utilities, over here. So this is why I actually shared with the I shared with you guys that could be potentially going higher. You can see that after that, okay, AE actually went higher. This is one example over here. And the other one that I want to share with you is actually Select Medical. I think there's one of you, okay, who actually do the Select Medical. That's SEM over here. Select Medical over here. Okay, it is over here. So you can see that the Select Medical. Okay, let's try to find Select Medical, SEM. Okay. Aha. Can you see over here? Select Medical, 18th of July, okay, to 31st of July. Okay, 91% of the time, okay, it closed higher based on the past 11 years, right? So you can see over here, SEM. SEM, it is this one, All right, so it's 11th of July, so somewhere around there, I actually posted here, okay, all right, and then price actually went higher. So 11, let me try to find the images. So I do a lot of screenshot, so it is easier for me to share like that. I try to do like that. Okay, you can see that it's over here. And then after that, okay, price actually, get higher. Of course, at the point in time, you really have to exit already lah. Okay, so this is one example over here. Another example I want to share with you is that, for example, on the natural gas over here, you can see that during this sharing of the natural gas over here, like this, okay, can see that based on this screenshot over here, right? I actually shared that in natural gas, like for example, 2nd of August to 31st of August, it is actually, bullish. So you can see that for UNG, okay, okay, all right, UNG over here, okay, somewhere around there, okay, can you see that price actually from here and then it powers up again. So at this point, you have to take profit lah, okay, even though until the end of August, but normally I don't hold until the whole month. So I don't use the seasonal data, like, I hold from here to here, that kind of. So I still watch the price action, but at least it tells me what to focus on already. You get what I'm trying to say, okay? So this is based on seasonal data. So you can trade on, ETF, sectors, industry, or specific stocks as well. So this is also shared during this, the weekly market updates as well. Another one that I want to share with you is actually the recently, okay, August, I see that the market actually is not so bullish. In fact, I sent a bonus, data, bearish data to the insiders, okay, at no additional cost out there. So basically, any bonus one, I find that market is not doing it, I'll provide additional data for free, okay? So this is, for example, like the SM, not the Singapore one. Singapore one, it is actually here. Okay, Singapore one is actually here. Can you see that, based on this bearish, can you see this is bearish one? Singapore, okay, this is proxy to the STI lah. And 1st of August to 31st of August basically is the whole 1 month over here. So you can see the STI, 1st of August, remember, so you can see the STI over here. Okay, the 1st of August, it is actually somewhere around here. In fact, I also shorted the STI also. Oh, not this one, this is horizontal. Okay, all right, so it was a good ride down the thing. Of course, when you want to take profit, it is actually entirely up to you. Okay, so this is how the seasonal can help you. Another one that I mentioned, with the most recent one, there's quite a few. Okay, I don't want to waste your time over here, just to share with you. Like recently, okay, I talked about INDA also. This is the India ETF over here, right? Okay, so I say that it is bullish from somewhere around this region over here. Okay, and then price continue to go higher also. So let me try to find INDA. Okay, this is the bullish ETF, right? I think I have here already. Okay, this is the ETF. Okay, so can you see over here? This is the ETF for July. INDA. Okay, we can diversify out of the US market. 11th of July to 24th of July. Okay, it is actually positive. So 11th of July, remember that, okay, so it is actually 11th of July. Okay, and then no, this one is actually August one. I'm talking about the August one. So it's actually August one. August is here. Sorry, okay. Yeah, 24th of August to 19th of September. Okay, it's somewhere around this region over here. Okay, so we actually send that to the seasonal Vantage insiders as well over here, somewhere around here, and then continues to go higher as well. Okay, and in fact, okay, there's a lot more examples. I'm gonna just keep it short over here. So can you see from my Twitter, Melvin, do you do any trade on INDA? So I do the Twitter over here. So can you see that based on the bearish also, you can see that INDA, okay, seasonal insight, okay, 13th of September to 28th of September, which is actually somewhere around here, right? For the past 10 years, the win rate is 90%, which means of the past 10 years, 9 years, it is actually bearish. But of course, right now, so far, okay lah, I'm a little bit of profit now. So like, is it going to come down? I don't know. Okay, but at least based on the seasonal data, it is actually favoring me also. So at least I know what to keep my sight on. Okay, so next week, I might not know what the market is going to do, but I know what stocks, what ETF, what sectors, and what stocks to look at, because I have this data with me. Okay. Melvin says shorted, but never drop much. Give it some time. Give it some time. Okay, it might not do immediately also. Give it some time. Okay, but again, doesn't mean that you're going to go up. I say going to go down, but it can go up also. But at least the seasonal is favoring us now. Okay. All right. So I just want to share with you that this is I have an early bird discount coupon over here right now. For those who are new, okay, 23% off until the 30th of September. XME, it doesn't really work out so well, but I never enter into XME. But price action don't have a trigger for me, Henry. So I never shorted XME. Okay. For this one, I'll just share the link over here. Post again. Okay. So just to let you know over here. So this is the link for those who are new over here. Just a very quick walkthrough. Over here. So this is the site over here. All right. Just to let you know what you're getting. So basically, there are two reports. One is the Pro and one is the Plus report. Macam like the Singapore government knows what I'm doing. Like the HDB, right? Or there's Plus. Okay, normal. Actually, I really launched before that. Before the HDB said about the Plus version. Okay. So Pro and Plus. Okay. So for Pro, only the US stocks only. Okay. There's no ETF. All right. There's no Excel data. Okay, only the PDF report. So just that the Plus version, HDB copy me. Okay, Plus version, okay. All right, US stocks plus ETF. Okay, for the period, as in for the fourth quarter, All right, there will be free data Excel file provided, which I showed you like this one, which means that you can easily do a filter or sort out whatever it is, okay, to find the date for that period of time, okay, sort out according to the different sectors you want to sort. Let's say, for example, you just want, for example, materials, then you can sort, which one to look at, etc. Or just an example over here, okay. So this will allow you to sort it out. So the ETF data includes the industry, or countries, commodities, or thematics, all this to give you a bird's eye view also of the market, let you know what's actually happening around the broad market. So I encourage you to do that. So 149, if you click on the buy now, okay, all right, and then key in the coupon, okay, 23 off, okay, and click apply. All right, so it is only about 114 Sing dollars. 114 Sing dollars. Actually, if you go to a restaurant like Hai Di Lao, I think I mentioned a lot of times, okay, one meal for a person of 3 to 4 person, right, easily costs about $150 already. So this is, in fact, not a lot, okay, in fact, not a lot, okay. All right, just check out. Okay, now the checkout process is much simpler, okay. Name, email, mobile, and now I have this, and it's in the checkout process, they have this payment. You can use Google Pay or Apple Pay. So no need to type in your credit card number. So if you have Google Pay or Apple Pay, you can just one click and you are inside already. Okay. So this is how the seasonal data will help you. Okay. So for example, recently I entered STI, the biotech, etc. Okay, all these are based on seasonal as well. So for example, over here, just to share a few more example. Okay, later. So the reason why I put 23% off is because I want to make it affordable. So in case you just want to try out the pro version, okay, 129, 23% off, okay, it is less than $100. It's at $99 only. So this is for the early bird special, okay. So this is the 23% off, valid until 30th of September. So for those who haven't joined, okay, I encourage you to do that. Okay, and then okay, value add, as I mentioned, right? So let's say for example, if I think that October is not going to be a good month, or November is not going to be a good month, it seems to be very bearish, I will provide you the data, bearish data, for free. Okay, no additional cost over here. And then there'll be a weekly exclusive updates. Okay, see, this is a bonus. I actually don't mention it over here. Okay, because I mentioned right previously, people still don't know what to look out for. So all this I shared every Monday as a bonus. Okay, if I'm not free, then I won't do it. But right now, most of the time, Monday, I send it to you guys, right? See? So for those who receive the weekly video, right? Okay, just type yes in the comments. Christopher said cannot go into, what do you mean cannot, it's in the site cannot work or what? Or you can use the direct link over here. Okay. So for example, over here, like some of the things. Okay, so like this XBI bullshot. This is a screenshot from the YouTube video I do for them every week. You can see that this is for the 21st of August that week, right? Can you see over here? Okay, I thought, hey, biotech, look at the seasonal right now. Okay, I know exactly what to focus on this week. Okay, look at the biotech. Okay, at this point in time, this is near the 21st of August, right? This is the XBI biotech sector over here. Remember this screenshot over here. If you go to XBI, okay, it is around here. Okay, it is around here. Can you see? It's around here. Then it goes up. All these are based on swing trade. Okay, I'm not intending to hold for a long period of time. If there's decent, good profit, okay, I will go. Wow, so cannot, man. Now the site not working, man. Okay, go to this direct site over here. Okay, I'll just post the link. I think suddenly a lot of people want to go, maybe cannot. Okay, all right, so use the second link if you cannot go in. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments once again. All right, so basically I just want to share with you, okay, is that I think about 1 hour, okay, I will do a weekly update, okay, to you guys, additional bonus data at no additional cost over here lah. So I know exactly what to focus on. So for example, like I can share with you guys over here like this data over here. Oops. For the September one, it is here. September, okay. All right. There are some of the things that we could be looking out for. Okay. Yeah. I don't mind sharing you some, but it might not work out. So that's why I say that you need my some kind of outlook to give you some things to focus on to keep you a tight watch list over here. Can I hope I shared some good things with you guys. So I really hope that you guys can join me because I think it is really useful. And for those who we've been with me for some time, my style of trading has also changed a little bit. Previously, okay, I try to look for who is the strongest stocks, who is the IPO stocks, who is the more of the moving stocks then. But nowadays I typically don't trade that kind of stocks really. I only focus on the tested stocks. Okay, yeah, it can be a little bit boring, okay, but making money lah. Okay, all right. So I still look at what is moving in the market, but week in week out, I will just keep on a very tight watch list on what to focus on lah. So for example, like stocks for September 1, okay, I know what to work out lah. Okay. All right, so what to focus on this week or so. And if, let's say, for example, bearish one, I also know what to look out for next week. So every week I'll give you this data. Okay, can the site go in or not? Can anybody just check? Can show me or not? Can or not? Okay, all right. Any question before I call it a day? Okay, so yeah, really, yeah, share with you guys. Okay, so to help you anticipate the market move, right? Yeah, Henry said can. I don't know why some cannot. Use the direct link. Okay, I post the link in the comments. Okay, so again, for those who are already inside, please check your email. Your coupon code is inside. For those who haven't joined, this is your link for the coupon code 23 off. Any question regarding anything? Okay, I think still have some time within the 1 hour mark or so. So let's see the market right now. It's still pretty bearish also. In fact, like the one that I mentioned, right? Orange juice. Okay, it is. I also kind of shorted it. Okay, orange juice last week I mentioned. Okay, all right. Orange juice. It is this. Okay, still hovering there. I have a short position, but my stop is just right above there. If I get stop up, then so be it. Okay, but at least I know the seasonal is favoring me. As I mentioned, right, seasonal is not 100% 包价 thing. Okay, it is what I say. Okay, wait, did I put that? Never mind. So it's not a 包价 thing, but at least give you a watch list to know what to look at. Okay. Your thoughts about wash and rinse strategy. You mean that what do I think of the wash and rinse? Now a lot of times the entry that I use is actually wash and rinse strategy. Yeah, this is one of the better entry method that I think it is. And Beanie, it is going to speak on that also, plus the market outlook as well. So Beanie will be speaking on that as well. Where is it? Okay, so this is the Beanie session here also. Okay, so yeah. If you ask me that I wash and rinse, a lot of times my entry is based on wash and rinse trigger. Okay, but it doesn't mean that this is just the only one, but I find it is a very good entry. Okay, very few people use that. If you look at Twitter, I don't see much people use the wash and rinse trigger. Okay, all right. So Mark still say, I bought it the first time for the October, December. Am I down the Excel file? Can I confirm these are only for the seasonal bull? Yes, this is for the seasonal bull, because the reason it is because October to December tend to be the most bullish of the months. I don't want to add in bearish data. It only tends to confuse with to use. So just focus on the bull. But if I sense that the market is turning bearish, I will provide you the bearish data for free. So not to worry. So Darius is asking, if you never enter Nasdaq afterward, is it purely because of the potential volatility? Yes, I never entered to the Nasdaq, even though I'm bullish, because I'm still a bit unsure how the market might do next week because of the FOMC data. Because I know that the inflation is like creeping up higher, okay, based on the crude oil that I'm seeing. So I'm a bit hesitant to trade. So I have position, okay, I have position, just not trading the US equity. Okay, in fact, I have get stopped up of my position. So in fact, that's the reason why I do not do sometimes I do not tell people why I trade. So for example, like last week I talked about, oh really, right? Okay, I get stopped out. Okay, after I get stopped out, okay, price reverse back up again, that kind of thing. So so doesn't mean that seasonality it is always 100%. Okay, as long as you profit more than your losses, then that's good enough. And a lot of times, I think so far for the past 3 months, I think my calls are not too bad, okay? Right or not, for those seasonal Vantage insiders, okay, you think my outlook not too bad, once again, just type yes in the comments, okay? Right, for example, some of things I mentioned, okay, or you traded before, just type yes, okay? Oh, by the way, for those insiders, hey, I ask you guys for some testimonial. Can give me some or not? At least let people know that it is good lah. Okay or not? All right. I see all quite a number of them say not too bad, right? Okay. So this is what I don't share with the general public. So watch list. Okay. I don't understand Excel data file not included to see how to see if the file is not included. Okay. So Nicholas, which means that okay, this one, right? You'll be able to download. You'll be able to download. Okay, this one plus then it's able to download. Means not included. You don't have access to the data file. Only the PDF file. Okay, is that what you are trying to ask, Nicholas? Right? Yeah. So data file is not for the pro. Just get the plus. Actually, just get the plus. Okay, everything. Okay, US stocks plus ETF. Okay, can or not? Any other question regarding anything? Okay, so not only just the seasonality. Okay. Do you inform the Vantage listener about the Quadruple event today? No, in fact, I talked about the Monday. So Monday, I talked about some of the things that I mentioned, like for example, like INDA. INDA is one that I mentioned over here. Okay, and there are a few other things. But of course, at the end of the day, you still need to watch the price action. By the way, just to let you know, this is not a signal service. Okay, I don't tell you what price I enter, what price I exit, because I don't know when I will enter. Okay, I don't know when I enter. I still need to watch the price action, day by day to see whether it's a good price to enter. So for example, this week, right, Monday, I talked about INDA as well. But Monday, okay, there's no trigger to go short. So price continue to go higher. Then no action taken. Okay, until 2 days ago, I did a short on INDA. Again, this doesn't mean that I'm right, okay, but we will see how it goes. Okay, all right, Ken. So a lot of things like, for example, like Twitter. So for example, okay, like for example, I also mentioned about XME, the metal and mining, okay, but there's no trigger for me to go short, okay, even though the data is bearish, but no trigger, so I never enter So there's still need a trigger, okay. Most of the time, okay, my trigger is wash and rinse pattern. So for those who don't know what is wash and rinse pattern, I suggest you can come over to the to this market insights virtual summit and listen to Bini. Not just the wash and rinse, she also talk about the outlook as well of the market. Okay, so let me post the link in the comments for those who don't know. So this is the YouTube for this one. This is the register for the Market Insights Virtual Summit. Okay. Yeah, Excel allows sorting and filtering. So that's the additional benefit. Okay. ARM, Iris, ARM, no comments. Okay, no comments. If you're talking purely on the technical chart, it just IPO. Okay, no comments. All right, no comment. I'm sorry to tell you that I don't trade IPO stocks. I don't trade the very hot stocks. Okay, no data, very hard for me to trade. Even I want to trade also, not much data. So it is basically right now really based on sentiment only to drive the price up or down. Okay, yeah. So I don't really trade that. All right. Okay. Yeah, IPO hype. What's your view on Bitcoin? Bitcoin right now. Okay, Bitcoin actually it is still gravitating more towards the bearish side. So if you remember, actually, I think about 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure whether you joined the Facebook Live. I said that, typically same like stocks. August, September, it is not a good month for crypto. Typically after October, then Bitcoin is actually the more bullish month. Okay, all right. And again, I think previously I told you I shorted Bitcoin, right? So I write here down all the way, exit somewhere around here. So right now I don't have a position in Bitcoin. I wanted to enter, but I don't see an edge over there. So right now you can see that price is still below the central pivot range, okay, and below the cloud. So it is still bearish, okay, it is still bearish. Price has not turned into an uptrend. So if you really want at least price to be at least above the pivot point, or at least above the central pivot range, then I'll be more inclined towards the bullish side. So right now, crypto not so bullish, even though for the past 2 days, the equities have been coming down, Bitcoin has been going up, but I'm still not so keen on Bitcoin. Yeah, so still on the downtrend. Okay, all right. Wow, so Melvin, you want to update me on everything now? Then very difficult. Then you have to pay me a lot more already. Okay, no, I try to update some of them when I have the time to do so. Okay, but most of the time I will focus on what is on the seasonal data. Okay, there's just so much thing to cover. I think just focus on um, the bread and butter one. I think it's good enough for you guys to make profit already. Okay, all right. Ken, any other question on that? So if not, okay, just to share one things again. Okay, this is the seasonal Vantage. Use the second link over here if you can't go to the first link. Early bird discount over here. Okay, so get the plus version. For new people, it's only about 114. It's less than a meal at the Hai Di Lao. Okay, all right. So I think for those who are insiders, check your email to get the coupon code. So I think any other question? There are still a lot of examples, but I cannot share with you guys a lot of times. Okay, so maybe I'll share with you guys more on next week. Okay. Do you use any broker and subscribe to data feed? No, I don't use that. Any broker is more for back testing, right? I don't use that. I don't use that. Even though I know that Rainer still use that. I think he mentioned during the face-to-face event as well. Can confirm that your bias is bearish if price breaks the range. Yes. Okay, I'll be more towards the bearish side. Okay, if okay, like for example, the S&P 500. Okay, break below the low at about 4480 over there. Yeah. So right now, market is still indecisive lah. But next week, I know what to watch out already. Even though I don't know what market is going to do, but I know some of the things I need to watch out. Based on the seasonal data, I know what to do. Oh, this is the power of seasonal data. Ken, all right. Is there any way to code you feed? What do you mean by code me feed service? Okay, to code my feed service. I don't understand what I'm trying to say, Stephen. I do have a screener that allows me to filter out, to scan out, wash and rinse. So for example, I have a list to watch out, right? Then I scan out which day there's a wash and rinse. Okay, that is using market in out. I think I shared before you guys. I think sometime before, right? Market in out. You all can go and check it out. Okay. But you still need to know what to do lah. So this is market in out. You can screen, you can scan. Technical screener, it's not too bad lah. Okay, so So you know the seasonal data, you know what to watch out already, how to scan all this is entirely up to you. Okay, Ken? Any other question? Any other question? If no question, I think thank you so much. So maybe next week I share with you more some of the things again on the seasonals. I think today enough for now. So for those who just join me, okay, please like, subscribe, and share the Facebook live stream to on your feed. Okay. So with that, one last thing. Okay, to register for the Market Insights Virtual Summit over here. Oops. I'll post the link in the comments. Get the Stock God, okay? Training video. Maximize your trading success with the SR string strategy. Of course, get access to the insights from all the experts. Okay, I think that's good enough for today. With that, I think thanks so much for your time today. If you find value in today's session, just type value once again in the comments. And one last post over here, the seasonal Vantage, 23% off. Okay, at here. Okay. And once again, thank you so much. I will see you guys again next week. Okay. Good night. Bye-bye.